Okay, the person that's on Zoom, please state your full name.
Brandon Beasley.
Okay, Mr. Beasley. That's Tom Burbank's son. Okay. Uh, okay, just put your mic on mute and your video off, and then when we get ready to call your case, you can turn it back on. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is in session. The court is in session with 2 dockets, motion to revoke probation docket and the announcement docket. First case we have is on the motion to revoke probation docket. And that's Brandon Javon Beasley, cause number M321946. Mr. Beasley, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Now, Mr. Beasley, your attorney is Thomas Burbank. He's currently in trial in Hardin County. And we're gonna have to reset your case for a week. You need to be here in person on Wednesday, the 28th. You need to be here in court in person.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I understand in that this case was reset actually for you to be here in person, but your attorney is currently in trial in Hardin County, so you need to be here on the 28th at 9 a.m. In person. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your attorney and your bondsman will be given notice of your reset. You're free to go. And stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman, and you have a blessed day.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Mr. Provo just walked through. Okay. Jonathan Levi, when did you reset it?
I believe she's aware it's reset. I was just relaying the offer and I think she could like take a copy of it.
Okay. Oh, she made it. Mr. Levi, his case was reset on yesterday, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Levi, your attorney, Ms. Provo reset your cases. Your cases have been reset to October 2nd of 2024. Okay? You can get your reset. Well, do you have a copy of your reset? You're gonna get your copy of your reset from our coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. And you have a blessed day. Yes. You should be able to get that from, tell him where he needs to go. Okay, this is cause number M 327-280. Case and style, the state of Texas versus Albert Martinez. Ms. Martinez, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Ms. Martinez?
Good. And you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Ms. Martinez, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney John Mason. Attorney Mason, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you, Your Honor.
That's good. And the state is represented in this case by Attorney Andrew Hubel. Attorney Hubel, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge.
That's good. And the probation officer is represented Mr. Gary Gilliam. Mr. Gilliam, how are you doing?
Very well, thanks.
Now, Mr. Macy, Mr. Martinez has a motion to revoke probation. And let's see, this motion actually was filed October 31st of 2022.
Yes, sir.
He was arrested on March 18th of 2024. Okay, and then you were appointed. What is your announcement? We have the state, what's the state's position on motion to revoke?
The state's position in line with the probation officer's recommendation is for revocation, but at this point, the defense attorney has given information regarding some potential cases of Hidalgo County that they were concerned about before moving forward. So with that, I turn it over to Mr. Macy.
Thank you. Yeah, Judge, well, originally, of course, this was on the announcement docket today, but in any event, I know we talked about that already, but Mr. Martinez is wearing an ankle monitor because he's on bond out of Hidalgo County and on felony charges, as I understand it, a motion to revoke. Yep. And so we'd ask the court to reset this until we find out what happens to him on the motion to revoke in Hidalgo County. I would hate for this case to cause something felony-wise against him in Hidalgo County, and I'd ask the court if you'd indulge us to allow for reset. Find out what happens to him.
Well, I mean, we can't hold up this case based on what's going on in Hidalgo County. You know, every tub gonna have to stand on its own bottom. Apparently, he's been on probation. I think I gave you the timeline that the probation, this motion to revoke. Let's see, let me go back. Application. Okay, he was placed on probation in on December 15th of 2021, okay? And a motion to revoke probation was filed October 31st of 2022. And then he wasn't arrested on this case until March 14th of 2024, okay? So, we're not going to hold this case up. This, you know, based on what's going on in Hidalgo County, that might take 1, 2, 3, 4 years. I don't know how long it's going to take. So we're not going to hold this case up. Okay, now if he wants a hearing, I think the law says we can give him, he's entitled to 20 days notice for a hearing, and we could set a hearing within 20 days. Okay.
I think that's I would like to do that because he may have a due diligence. I believe he has at least some type of defense of due diligence on the state, on behalf of the state, not proceeding in the past almost 2 years between the time they filed the motion and the time we're standing here in court.
We can only move forward once we get those taken into custody.
So what we need to do, we need to get with let's see, we're gonna set this on we're probably gonna set it on a Friday. negative, maybe we may have to set it on a, what is the trial week that, hold on a minute. The week after September the 9th,
It's 16th. I believe the last week, or
the 16th? So we can set it in the week of,
September the
16th.
this
She's
is it.
available.
That week, supposed to be available that week.
that's when the state.
September the 9th is a Monday.
No, we talking about 16th. I'm talking about during that week. The week
The
of
week of the
September
16th?
16th, yeah.
Okay. That Friday is the 20th,
Right,
so you want to do it on that,
Yeah.
Friday. you do it on-
September,
no, 16th.
but he said,
September 20th,
no,
September
that's
20th
not,
is
that's
a
not the
Friday.
Friday
that is a Friday.
of the week of the 9th.
No, the week of
No,
the 16th.
16th.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's when,
So,
Oh.
September 20th.
Yeah, we probably gonna do it on that, probably at,
We said-
well, we ain't vote on the day. If not, we'll put it on that Thursday. That afternoon.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna put it on the 19th.
probation office is asking if it's possible to do the hearing on Wednesday.
We may be in trial. That's the
That's-
reason why I
that's-
was thinking we might be in trial. Other than that, that's why I was thinking the 20th.
what, the 19th,
I mean, the night, the Thursday, whatever that Thursday is.
19th.
Yeah,
So. the
yeah,
19th
we set it for a contested hearing. Yeah, it's just basically, I mean, you can look at your motion and see, I don't think it's no, I don't think y'all in allege no new offense in here.
So,
Hold on, let me see what they allege.
We
You just
allege-
report, fine, community service
In
and
class.
DWI, yeah. Yeah,
Basically all administrative.
right.
What time you wanna do it?
That Thursday, we probably gonna do it about 2. I'm thinking 2 o'clock because we may have a jail run. That, earlier that day, well, and the jail run, I don't know how long it's gonna last. So we'll do it at 2.
9/19.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Okay. That works
Let
for
me give
me
you
then.
okay. Now, Mr. Martinez, you're still on probation. Okay? So, I mean, your probation has not been revoked. Okay, they filed a motion to revoke your probation, so you're still on probation, which means you still have to adhere to the terms and conditions of your probation. Okay? Okay. Case is going to be reset. And that's, what's that date again?
September 19th, Your Honor.
September 19th. Okay, September 19th, 2024 at 2 p.m.
Thank you.
All right, you can get your reset, stay in contact with your attorney, your advisor, and you're free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Marino, your full name is Jason Keith Marino.
Yes, sir.
This is cause number 24CCCR 0884. Mr. Marino, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. Marino, you are represented in your case by your attorney, Ralph Kimler. Now, Attorney Kimler is not here because he has a vacation letter in for the month of August. So he won't be here today. So therefore, your case is going to be reset. We're going to give you another court date. All right?
Yes, sir.
Our court coordinator is going to give you that court date. Once she gives you that court date, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. Please have a seat in that first chair on the wall.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. I get three cases.
Right.
No, it's two people, three cases.
Yeah, three cases, two people.
Yeah,
Mr. Simeon's got a case down in CDC. I think that case is probably gonna get reset. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I told him.
CDC.
He says he got a robbery case set down this morning.
Well, this case, one of these cases, I don't think they coming out of the same criminal episode.
They're not, yeah, they're.
Yeah, this case is 609 days old. It's assault. So I mean, put it on a trial docket, that's about it.
We can do that.
Because we in
I
the,
think he's probably gonna end up getting some.
well,
Oh, yeah,
we'll find out. We can't hold these cases up waiting on this felony. Now, you see, you said he's down the hall?
He's in CDC, yeah.
Okay, so they hadn't did anything on his case yet.
No, sir.
Okay. Now, your next case,
Harden is not here. I've called her name several times.
Xana, you can, we'll give you some time to maybe see if you can call her. I mean, I don't know, who like her bondsman is a fast response bail bonds. That's the name of that's what's on the docket. That door is locked. Y'all gotta go through the other door.
What I may do, Judge, is, I'll try to get in touch with her, but I'm gonna head back to the office. If she shows up, let's get on Zoom.
Okay,
I haven't heard from her. I got an appointment, I haven't heard from her since I got the appointment, so.
Okay.
If she shows up, we'll get on Zoom and make an announcement.
okay. Yeah, we're gonna wait for, now Simeon, you told him to come down here when he finished?
Yeah. I'll come back in.
Okay,
I think they're in, well, they may not be that long, but I'll,
okay, yeah, he needs to come here.
okay, I'll go make sure he knows everything.
Okay.
It was just.
Okay, Mr. Boudreaux, you're approaching on Antonio Babineau.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Babineau, would you please come forward? Mr. Babineau, pull up your pants and put your shirt, oh yeah. Okay, this is cause number M326206, case of style of state of Texas versus Antonio Babineau. Mr. Babineau, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Babineau?
Yourself.
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Babineau, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Don Boudreaux. Hey, Mr. Boudreaux, how are you doing?
Just fine, sir.
That's good. Now, Mr. Boudreaux, what is your announcement in Mr. Babineau's?
Mr. Babineau has told me that if the court were willing, he thinks he can get everything caught up. If the court were to give him an additional period of time, perhaps as far as the in October. But he's behind on his fees and he didn't report, but some of the time that was during the worst of the pandemic. So maybe there's some excuse for that.
Okay, hold on.
What would you like to say?
Your Honor, when I had spoke with you, you had told me about just needed a little bit more time because we had added the fines up and my community service hours up, and I told you I was gonna pay for the community service hours. We added everything up and you told me if I needed a little bit more time before the date, come from me before August to get with you. I reached out to my old lawyer, but when I found out that she had dropped from her case, that she do not do defense attorney anymore, reached out to the court. They told me that someone was reach out to me. No one reached out to me until a day before my court date. Then I spoke to Mr. Bruder, and then after I spoke to him or whatever, he told me we have to come to court. And once we go to court, then we go from there. I don't think I needed was just a little bit more time due to the simple fact of my job slowed down and then the hurricane hit us in Houston. So it was a little bit harder for me to pay it out right before August. It was supposed to be done before August, but if you give me like 60 days, it'll be done with.
He was previously represented by Lindsay Scott,
Yeah.
and she filed a motion to withdraw in May. I think in August, the agreement was made with the state and the probation office that the case would be reset to have the probation fees paid. Now, let me ask you this here. Now, that was in April. Has he made any payments from April to today? Okay, now the hurricane was what, last month? So that was July.
I guess my job slowed down in the first part of May, right after I left from here. When I left from here, I ended up flying to California. And 2 weeks after that, everything slowed down. I haven't been to work here. I just started another job 3 days ago and I had to take off the day to come to court.
Okay. What, how much are we talking? How much does he need to pay just to catch? He's just trying to catch up, huh? What?
Yeah, current balance is 1,327.
Is he in arrears for that amount or?
Yes,
Okay. 1,000.
he's
Okay.
past discharge date or expiration date by July 20th of 21.
That was the discharge date?
Yes, sir. And he still has 40 hours of community service.
That's the
He's
one.
got community service too?
Yeah, that's the one you told me I could buy it out. I think it's $5 an hour.
Well, I don't know. I didn't tell you
Oh. Okay.
that you must have talked to somebody in probation about
Yeah.
buying out your
I can
community
talk to him.
service.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you said you just started working
Yes, sir.
3 days ago?
Yes, sir. Today will be my third day, but I had to take
So
off the day.
you probably want to get a check until,
Yeah, there's a week in the hole, so it wouldn't be this coming Friday, but it'd be the following Friday.
yeah, but I mean, you probably won't have enough to pay that full balance off.
You can
And
give me at least about 60, 70 days to catch up on it, and I'll at least, if I won't say it'll be all of it, but it'll be some money towards it, Your Honor, where it won't be like I'm not trying to pay nothing towards it at all.
seem like it'd be better if he pays so much a month instead of trying to pay a lump sum.
Yes, sir.
Because if you break it up, you might, you'll probably be able to pay it off faster, that's
Okay.
what I'm saying,
Yes,
so.
sir. Now, at first you wanted me to pay, the whole thing.
Well, I understand, but I'm just saying if you break it up, let's see. This is. How much time do you want to?
Your Honor, if he's got 40 hours, that roughly comes, it's $120 for that. If we could do $500 in the next month, the $500 a month after that, the third month, the reset would get the 337 and the 120. It would be 3 months, but $500 a month.
Okay,
Okay.
another thing, does he have any time that he spent in jail that can be used as credit toward his fine and court costs,
I can check that, Your Honor.
which will reduce.
2 days, Your Honor.
That's 2 days, so I guess he was in jail each time and bonded out.
Yes, sir. I had bonded out. I sat in there for 2 days and I bonded out.
No, but you've been arrested twice, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
You've been arrested on that motion to revoke probation, and you were arrested on the original charge.
No, I went on arrested of,
You had to be arrested.
Yes, sir. I was arrested for a warrant and then for the charge itself. Yeah.
Right.
Were they both in this county?
The charge?
No, the arrest.
The
No,
arrest.
No. The first the arrest that I got for the charge was out here, but then the second arrest was when I was at work out of state, when I got stopped and we got stopped, and then that arrest popped up. That's how I ended up.
You got arrested out of state?
Yes, sir.
And they extradited you.
No, they never extradited me. They say that they never extradited. They say that it wasn't, I guess, wasn't worth to come this far, or whatever.
Hold on.
However it happened.
Hold on a minute.
Don't-
This is Babineau. Magistrate sworn. Let me see. Motion to revoke, order revoking, motion to warrant received. Oh, but I can't click on that. Hold on.
No, that's just.
Magistrate, well, okay, I see where you were arrested. Apparently you were in jail on January 11 of 2024. I'm looking at a bond. What is this bond? Magistrate warning. Where is this from? Jefferson location. Where's this from? Houston. That was the Houston Police Department. You was arrested in Houston in January?
No, sir. I never got arrested in
I got a magistrate's warning to person arrested on out-of-county warrant. Request for appointment of counsel and commitment order. So you have to be in jail.
No, look. Yeah, I remember. That's when I had
When
that
was
car
that?
wreck. That car wreck.
12/21, that was 12/21/23.
Yes, sir. That's when I had that car wreck. Yes, sir. I remember that. Yes, sir. I was in a car wreck. I was in a car accident. I got hit by a drunk driver, and then it ended up running. It was like, well, we have to take you in because we might have a warrant out for you.
Okay, so you got arrested on that,
Yes,
and
sir.
now you were in Houston.
Yes, sir.
How many days were you in jail in Houston?
1 day, like 1 day.
You got out the next day?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's 2 days.
6 hours, man, maybe about 6, 7 hours.
It'd be a total of 3, because the 2020 arrest was 2 days.
Well, it'd be a total of 4. Because if he was arrested one day and bonded out the next day, that's 2. So you have about, we trying to figure out
Yes,
how
sir.
many days credit you're gonna have toward your
Okay.
fine and cost.
Right.
So if that's 4 days, that's $400. So what we want to do is modify it. We'll give him credit toward that.
If he does everything else.
Yeah, but you can give him credit now, so it'll be, so instead of the balance being 1,000 and something, it'd be 600 and. Oh, yeah,
It'll be 927.
Which may not.
Because
what's the total? We're gonna take,
1327.
okay, so we'll take 400 off of that.
You
So
want to
that,
do that once he's paid everything, so we're finished with it?
and we could do it either way. If you could do it now, we can do it, at that time. So you're talking the balance of 927, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay, How-
And 120,
For the community
well,
service.
40 hours of community
Yeah.
service.
what is that?
$120.
And he could do. Or from ATV like you had told me to.
Little
I mean,
residence.
I left it. I left it at the house. I was moving.
You have the
so
paper still?
fast. Yeah, I had the paper. Yeah, I still had the paper.
Okay, so that's even better. So
Yeah, I
if
still
you
have
have
paper.
all that already taken
Cause
care
I
of.
showed it
all
to
you
the
have-
judge when I was on Zoom. I still have paper.
Okay, all you need to do then is drop that off at that address that's circled. It's got
Okay.
some other
Uh-huh.
place. So the only thing that he's got left to financially that he hadn't already got, according to what you're
Yes,
saying,
sir.
is the 927.
So how much time do you need to
That's what
pay
I'm
that
asking,
off?
you give me like about 60, 70, 80 days, somewhere between that, because I just want, my first check ain't gonna be this.
I understand, 927. Like if you're saying you
If we
spend it
cut
up
it
in,
half, do it $500 in 30
$500.
days.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
you can do that?
Yes, I can do that.
And so if you do 530 days, then you'll have 427
Okay.
balance after
Alright.
that. So what we'll do is give him 75 days.
Well, do you want him to come back in 30 days or,
Oh.
actually, that's a trick.
Now, where are you working?
I'm in Houston. I'm working in Houston.
Okay, yeah, well, he can, if you can verify. We could reset it 30 days to make sure we have like a compliance hearing. Yeah, because if you're not complying with what you agreed to, then I would think the state, the state has set it for hearing at that point.
So we're gonna set it and.
30 days,
And if he's paid it, he doesn't need to come if he,
right,
okay. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
right.
Okay.
But if he hadn't paid it, he needs to show up.
Okay.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do, Mr. Boudreaux. Then we're gonna set it 30 days out. And he has
You need to get that pardon to us.
Gotcha. They know.
yeah, but you need to do that. It's 30 days. You got 30 days.
Yes, we're already in an agreement.
Okay.
That's how we do it through probation.
So it'll be so he's gonna pay in 30 days, he's gonna pay $500.
Yes, sir.
And you'll be able to do that.
Yes, sir.
$500.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
within 30 days.
And he'll also need to bring in the
Yeah,
verification
Gotcha.
for the 120 hour or the 40 hours
Yeah.
of community service, which
That makes, gotcha. Man, no problem.
And if he pays the 500 within the 30 days, then he'll have to pay the 427 within the next 30 days.
yes, sir.
In which case, until it's completed.
Right.
And I pay all that off. That's it.
Then we're good.
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
Okay, so give us a reset date. September 25th. Okay, this case will be reset to September 25th of 2024. Okay? All right,
Thank you very much.
okay. So you're gonna give him his reset, September 25th, 2024. Actually gonna get a reset to Mr. Boudreaux. Mr. Boudreaux is gonna give you a reset. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed day. And have a safe trip. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now, I didn't hear quite everything you said. He got to pay 500.
500 within 30 days and by September 25th of 2024. That's when it's due. If he pays the 500 by September 25th of 2024, then he'll pay the balance of $427 the next 30 days.
427.
The next 30 days. After
Mhm.
that, and then he'll pay for the gift card, right?
Yes, sir. He says he's already done
Afterwards.
that.
Oh, yeah, he already did
He's
it.
already bought the gift card. He has it at home. He just needs to go get it
Oh,
turned
okay.
in.
Okay, so he just need to pay that 500 within the first 30 days by September 25th of 2024, and then $427 the next 30 days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there you go. That's your reset. Mr. Boudreaux, you're free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Christy Lachelle Bounds. Ms. Bounds, your full name is Christy Lachelle Bounds?
Yes,
How are you, Ms. Bounds?
great, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Now, Ms. Bounds, your attorney of record is Attorney Tom Roebuck. Attorney Roebuck is sick, he's not here
Yes.
today. And the state is represented in this case by Attorney Haley Simmons. Ms. Simmons, how are you doing?
I'm great, Josh, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. Bounds, I have a motion to dismiss the motion to revoke probation. That was filed by the Texas, well, actually, that was filed by Jefferson County District Attorney's Office.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct, Ms. Simmons?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm signing this motion to dismiss. You have made your payments and I think you had proof of a certificate, I think.
Yes, Your Honor, would
Okay,
you like to see it?
yes. Okay. Okay. Ms. Bounds, I'm signing the dismissal. Once I finish signing the dismissal, you'll be able to get a copy of dismissal from our court coordinator. Now, Ms. Bounds, I would like to commend you for taking the initiative and putting forth the effort to deal with your issue. Now, I often tell people that the road to recovery is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And if you know the difference between the two, sprint is a short race, marathon is a long race. And I often tell people when they ask, you know, how long I'll be dealing with this issue, well, it's a lifetime.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but I also will assure you that every day that you are sober, you'll get stronger. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because of this. Fighting the addiction, it doesn't become easier, but you get stronger. And because you get stronger, you'll be able to deal with it a lot better.
Yes, sir.
And just, I like to use the analogy of when I was a young man, and I had to go, I was trying to go out for sports, and they had us lifting weights, right? Now, first started off, stuff was heavy. I couldn't lift it. But I kept going every day, every session. It didn't, now the weight didn't change. It was still the same weight. It didn't get easier, but I got stronger. And because I got stronger, I was able to lift it. Okay. Now, every day that you are sober, you're going to get stronger.
Yes, sir.
And you're going to be able to handle your issue a whole lot better.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So just remember that. But if you get weak along the way, just remember that there are people that you can lean on. Those people who was in the agape program
Yes.
that you were involved with. I'm sure some family members who probably was urging you and encouraging. Matter of fact, who do you have with you?
With my mama.
You have your
Joyce
mom.
Bounds, yes.
Okay, and you know that's a good thing. And the reason why it's a good thing is because oftentimes there's a lot of people that come to court, they don't have nobody. Especially, you know, particularly a lot of young people, they come to court and they'll say, you know, I have friends. This is my ride or die. You know, that person will be with me through thick and thin. You know, when I'm down and out, they'll be with me. But when they come to court, I don't see them with their friends. But, you know, I usually see them with a family member. Most of the time, it's the mother.
Yes.
Okay? You know why? Because that's your ride or die. That's the person that's going to stick with you through thick and thin.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And I always tell people this here. Everybody's not your friend, everybody's not your partner. But I know when that lady says she's got you, she got
Yes, sir.
you. Okay, so that's a good thing. You're blessed to have a mother who is very supportive of you. And I know, Mom, just like any of us, or just like our children, we didn't listen to everything our parents told us. Okay, but hang in there with her. Okay,
Sir.
and just continue to thank God for having a loving mother.
Yes.
Okay,
May I say something?
yes,
When you said you get stronger every day.
Yes.
And especially being sober. I lost my son. He was found deceased in Port Neches.
oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You have my
And
condolences.
I was in a whirlwind
Mm-hmm,
and I turned to alcohol
mm-hmm,
and which actually made me weaker.
mm-hmm,
And I wasn't dealing with the grief. I
yes,
was not dealing with it in the way that you should. You were just pushing it in the back of your head and washing it down with alcohol.
right,
And that's where, this led me to. And I have paid for it greatly because I'm in a custody battle for this.
okay,
And I'm also a nurse, so I had explained that to them. So it's been a lot, but knowing now I'm, knowing how to, and it's a roller coaster, with grief. But I know how to cope with it better now.
okay. Let me tell you this here. And you talked about a lot of setbacks that you've had in your life. Okay, a setback is only a setup for a major comeback,
Yes, sir.
and you coming back. Okay, so just hang in there, stay strong, and if you ever get weak along the way, remember you have help.
Yes,
You're
sir.
not in this alone. All right,
Thank you so much.
all right, you're welcome. And you have a blessed day. We need to you can get a copy of your dismissal. Once you get a copy of dismissal, oh, Mr.
She's also
Gillian.
gonna, because she's gonna be on probation today, she's gonna need to go by the probation officer in my office and let Ms. Reeves know so she can send in a document to get your interlock.
Okay, okay.
Okay, that's a condition of her
Yes.
probation.
Yes.
Okay. You have a, give her a copy of that, that's your dismissal? You,
Show that to Ms. Reeves.
yeah,
Okay.
you're free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
All right, and thanks for coming. You have a blessed day. Brian Allen Boatner,
And here's that motion for the judge and the PC's attached.
We just had a misunderstanding, with him, that everything is cool, it's taken care of. It was kind of mistaken about the meeting.
oh,
Um,
okay, well, glad they,
they did apologize.
yeah,
The son apologized to him.
Yeah, I know personally.
oh, okay. Now, Mr. Boatner,
Yeah.
your full name is Brian Allen Boatner? Mr. Boatner, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Boatner, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God? Mr. Boatner, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Boatner? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. The bailiff was telling us about I guess, mistaken identity issues.
We got the same name.
Y'all have the same what?
Well, no, the key fob was Ray, because Brayla had the keys. The Boudreaux is who found the keys. And Brayla is who had them, gave them to me. So
Okay,
it all linked together. But that's the keys they were looking for. And they
Okay.
it was him that grabbed the key.
okay, but it wasn't. Okay, all right. Sorry for your the inconvenience that you've had this morning. Now, Mr. Boatner, you're represented in your case by your attorney Nathan Reynolds. Attorney Reynolds, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Judge, thank you.
That's good. Now, Mr. Reynolds, do you waive a record in Mr. Boatner's case?
So wait.
Mr. Boatner, I have before me in cause number 24CCCR 02, cause number 24CCCR 0722, a document that is titled motion to forfeit. This motion to forfeit is signed. There's a signature on the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Boltner, this is a motion to forfeit the weapon, in this case, to the Beaumont Police Department. Before you signed this document, did your attorney go over this document with you?
Yeah.
And did you read and understand everything that your attorney went over? And is everything in this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yeah.
Mr. Boltner, I'm going to grant the motion to forfeit the weapon, in this case, to the Beaumont Police Department. And state, I also have before me a motion to dismiss the case in cause number 24 CCCR 0722. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to, Mr. Bolton, I'm going to sign this motion to dismiss the case that was filed against you. Your attorney is going to get a copy of the dismissal in a few minutes. And he can give a copy to you. Once you get a copy of this dismissal, you will be free to go. And you have a blessed day. And Mr. Reynolds, you'll also be free to go. And you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you can get a copy of the motion from the coordinator. Is that Mr. Rojas' plan? Is that Mr. Simeon?
Yes,
Okay, Mr. Simeon, you come forward. He has a reset.
yes, sir, 10-9.
Oh, yeah, but we're gonna put these on a trial docket. He has a, let me see. This is Christian Simeon. Yeah, we're gonna put these on the trial docket. Yeah, so this case, he got 1 in 22 and another one charged in 2023. Then he has you have a felony case as well,
Yes, sir.
right? Yeah. Okay, we just reset them for these. Your attorney was here earlier. I know, we reset these cases for trial. Okay. So on that date, you can talk to your attorney about it. We're not keeping these cases together. Okay, you can talk to your attorney about that. Give us a reset date. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Did you give it a Zoom number?
Jennifer did.
We're gonna reset it for trial. Man, what?
I'll be not September 16th.
Okay, this case
23rd.
okay. Okay, September 23rd, 2024 is the reset date for trial. Once you get your reset, you're free to go stay in contact with your attorney and your boss. Okay? I This is, court is in session to call numbers 24 CCCR 1124, calls number 24 CCCR 0206. Both cases, the style of state of Texas versus Troy Joseph Angel Jr.
Yeah.
Mr. Angel, is that your full name?
Yes.
Okay, how are you doing, Mr. Angel? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking, Mr. Angel. You represented in your cases by your attorney Ryan Matuska. Attorney Matuska, how are you doing?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Now, Mr. Matuska, what is your announcement in Mr. Angel cases?
Your Honor, Mr. Angel's two cases. Initially, police were called out in regards to an alleged assault, family violence choking case. During that night, Mr. Angel was also charged with evading.
It's this one.
That's the first case we have here. Then Mr. Angel was picked up a couple months later on a failure to ID case, which is also here.
Okay,
Because the case originated from the initial complaint, I would like a little more time to investigate that to see if they're gonna file that down the hall, since that case kind of started all these.
hold on a minute. Was he arrested for choking?
He was
Or was he just
charged
arrested?
with evading, and they,
No, I'm saying, but a lot of times when they go out and arrest, they can arrest for multiple charges. They might file some and they don't file. So my question is, did they arrest him
they were
for?
trying,
Huh?
they were trying.
They was trying, but my question was, so they didn't do it.
He evaded, apparently, according to them, and they didn't find him, Your Honor.
Oh,
That's the second
that's
charge.
the allegation. Okay.
So the allegation of the evading stems from that night, of them attempting to arrest him.
Now, state, but you do not show, well, first of all, I guess if you look at the state's file, you don't see, the case for a choking in the DA's intake office, right?
I don't see it as a received case, and I don't see it on the jail screen in regards to arrests. The only place that makes reference to it is the offense report.
PC. Okay. Well, we'll just reset it 30 days. I mean, we can't.
In Your Honor, I've gone through the videos, and the videos, the officer is filing the complaint.
Okay, well, they can check to see if they're gonna file it. Okay, we'll reset it 30 days to see if they did anything. These cases relatively, these are 2024 cases. September 25th? Okay, these cases will be reset September 25th of 2024. And Mr. Angel, your attorney's gonna get your resets. Once you get your resets from your attorney, you will be free to go. You have a blessed day.
Yeah.
And Mr. Matuska, you free to go as well. You have a blessed day.
You're-
Yeah, he is not available. According to note, there's no back there. I can think of it.
That's Ryan.
Yeah. Jennifer? You hear Mia Bevel? Ms. Bevel? How you doing, Ms. Bevel? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking, Ms. Bevel. You're representing your case by your attorney Todd LeBlanc. Attorney LeBlanc, how you doing?
Good, Justin.
And Mr. LeBlanc, Ms. Bevel's case is on the court's announcement docket. What is your announcement?
Yeah, just as I believe in first setting, if we could get some regular resetting on another mountain docket, we may have it worked out. Some of the things gotta be taken care of first.
Oh, okay, we're gonna reset it for announcement, give it a reset date. Mia Bevel, is that correct?
October 2nd.
Okay, October 2nd, 2024. Ms. Bevel, can you stay in contact with your attorney once I'll get you reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Oh, you have another one, Solomon.
He's in custody, Your Honor.
Yeah, we need to find out,
I believe he's in drug court, also in an MTRP.
Waiting for them to respond.
okay, she's calling him to find out.
So I'll stick around and.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back.
Yeah, that's Miss Harden right there. We need to call Charlie. Okay, next case.
Hello.
Clause number 24 CCCR 0422, case is style of state of Texas versus Xana Harden.
Yeah,
Ms.
yeah, but yes, sir.
Harden is appearing via Zoom. Ms. Harden,
Yes,
how are you doing?
yes, yes, sir. The reason I couldn't come is because I couldn't bring my 9-month-old baby inside the courtroom. So I called the attorney, my attorney, and he told me just to get on Zoom.
Okay, so how are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, now, Mr. Rojas, how are you doing, Mr. Rojas?
Doing well, Judge.
Okay, now, Mr. Rojas, what is your announcement in Ms. Harden's case?
And Ms. Harden tells me she has an infant she couldn't get a babysitter for this morning, Judge. I'm asking for another announcement docket.
Okay, this is your, I think your first appearance, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, give us a reset date,
October 9th.
October 9th of 2024. Ms. Harden, your case is reset to October 9th, 2024. You need to be here in person on that day.
Okay,
Your
I
attorney,
would.
your attorney and your
Sir.
bond will be given notice of your reset date. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bonds with the case is reset to October 9th of 2024. You're free to go.
So could I ask you a question?
Yes,
Okay, would he give me a call or would he send me something?
you can talk to your attorney about that. But
Give me a call. I'll make an appointment for you, Ms. Harden. Give me a call back.
Okay, you can make an appointment. Okay, could I ask you a question? Okay, next, when I come to court, October the 9th, could I bring a witness of a paperwork?
We'll talk about all that when
the,
you give me a call. We'll talk about that at the appointment.
Okay, I'm finna give you a call back.
Okay.
all right, okay, Ms. Harden and Mr. Rojas, you're free to go. Y'all have a blessed day.
You
Again,
too.
the case is reset October 9th, 2024 at 9 a.m.
All right, thank you,
Okay.
Judge.
Okay.
Okay.
Jefferson County Code at Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session. Put the motion to revoke probation docket and announcement docket. Next case is clause number 23 CCCR 2022. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Clarence Edwards. Again, the name is Clarence Edwards. Mr. Clarence Edwards was scheduled to be in court this morning at 9 a.m. At about 9 a.m., of course, be able to call the name of Clarence Edwards or Clarence Edwards at the courthouse door, and Clarence Edwards did not answer. Clarence Edwards has not appeared in court since the court's been in session. The time now is 11:17 a.m. on today's date of August 21st of 2024. Ms. Bailiff, would you please call the name of Clarence Edwards or Clarence Edwards at the courthouse door?
Clarence Edwards, got
Yes.
Clarence Edwards. Clarence Edwards. No response, Your Honor.
Clarence Edwards' name was just called again at the courthouse door. Clarence Edwards did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give Mr. Edwards an opportunity to appear in court. It is not appearing in court. State, do you have a motion? That motion would be granted. Clarence Edwards' bonds will be forfeited and a warrant which shall be issued for his arrest and cause number 23 CCCR 2022. And the court will be in recess.
Don't want to record.
Okay. Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is now in session. The court is in session in cause number 24 CCCR 1054. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Jerron K. King. Mr. King, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. King?
Doing okay.
That's
How
good.
about you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. King. Would you please raise your right hand? Mr. King, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. King, you may put your hand down. Mr. King, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Jack Lawrence. Attorney Lawrence, how are you doing?
Just fine, Your Honor.
That's good. Now, Mr. Lawrence, do you waive a record in Mr. King's case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. King, I have before me a document on my computer that is styled, well, that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, Mr. King, it alleges that you, Jaron K. King, on about February 1st of 2024, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of resisting arrest, search, transportation. Mr. King, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Mr. King, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Now, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
No, sir.
You,
Yes,
you-
sir. Yes, sir.
okay. Now, Mr. King, I also have before me a document that is titled misdemeanor plea admonishments. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, Mr. King, there are a set of initials on the line next to a box that's checked no contendere, which means no contest. Did you place your initials on this document? On page 3 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
On the next document that's titled trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
Mr. King, I also have before me a document that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant? Mr. King, before you signed and initialed these documents that I just showed you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Mr. King, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
State,
Number 6-1.
any objections to state's exhibit number 1?
No, Your Honor.
No objection. State's exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Lawrence, you have advised and counseled Mr. King. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
None at all, Your Honor.
And Mr. King, your attorney, Mr. Lawrence has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. King, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes,
Yes,
Your
sir.
Honor.
And what is that agreement state?
In exchange for defendant's plea, the state's offering 114 days in the Jefferson County Jail with credit for 114 days and to tax and retire all court costs.
Mr. King, the state is offering that you serve 114 days in the Jefferson County Jail, but you will not have to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail because you've already served 114 days in Jefferson County Jail. The court costs in this case will be taxed and retired. That means that you will not have to pay the court costs because the time that you have spent in jail has already paid it off. Mr. King, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. King, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. King, if you do not have anything else holding you in jail, you should be getting out of jail today.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. King, please stand next to the bailiff, follow her directions. Once you're finished following her directions, you can follow the bailiff, and you have a blessed day.
You too, got a good day.
And Mr. Lawrence, you're free to go as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, And this will conclude the calling of the coach announcement docket, the motion to revoke probation docket on today's date of August 21st, 2024 in County Court at Law Number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas. Everyone, please have a blessed day.
You as well, dude.
Thank you.